Hello, my friends. It's Scotty J here back in with another episode of Virtue's Last Reward. Now, last time, we unfortunately found Alice dead in the crew quarters, and we hit a game over. However, when we got back to the flowchart, instead of being a skull, it looks like a lock that's been unlocked. Let's hop in, shall we? No one here, huh? Damn! Where'd she go? Then suddenly, the world shifted. For just an instant, I was somewhere else entirely. My mind reeled, and then, just as I began to adjust, it was gone, as if nothing had happened. What was that? It was the same sensation I'd felt when I saw the vision of the bombs exploding. Had it been a premonition? Oh, this is bad! I need to find Alice now! But, where could she be? Damn it, Alice, where are you? The crew quarters? Oh, what about the crew quarters? Yeah, that has to be it. I set off at a dead run. And when I entered the crew quarters, I made straight for the door with the number 2. Alice should be in here. I swallowed, and threw the door open. Alice! So you were here. As I spoke, her eyes turned towards mine, but I didn't get the feeling that they were looking at me. Her skin was pale and sickly, and one of her hands held the scalpel, like I'd caught her in the middle of something. What are you doing here? It's okay. I'm just here to help you. Help me? What do you mean? Just let go of that scalpel. No. I need to get this bracelet off. Huh? Remember what Zero Jr. told us? The bracelet comes off when your heart stops. So I just have to. Oh, stop! Before I even finished the word, I was running. I grabbed both her arms and wrenched them back, pulling the blade away from her chest. No! Let me go! I have to do this! I can't take it anymore. This whole thing is a nightmare I can't wake up from. The only way I'm gonna get out of here is to die. Knock it off! With a grunt, I tore the scalpel from her hands. Ugh. It was a second before I felt a burning pain in my left hand. I'd apparently cut myself getting the damn thing away from her. Very quickly, it progressed from a dull throb to a hot line of pain across my palm. I clenched my teeth and squeezed my hand tight. I was so focused on my pain that I barely heard Alice collapse. She didn't respond when I shook her. Hey, are you alright? Alice, hey, say something! There was a moment of terror before I realized she was still breathing. I didn't know why, but it seemed that she'd only passed out. Shit. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, man. Maybe the infirmary? It's got all those medical things. Buoyed by adrenaline, I hefted Alice's body up and took off towards the infirmary. All right. Please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice. What did it say? Her results are identical to Quark's. She's also been infected with Radical 6. I'd called everyone else back after I'd brought Alice to the infirmary. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke. Oh, no! No! What's gonna happen to her? Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. It's a special antiviral treatment. Whether or not there's any around here, though. No! Oh, Alice! I don't want you to die! Please! Oh, please don't die! I don't want to be alone! Don't die! Clover wrapped her arm around Alice's unconscious body and began to sob. None of us had the heart to pull her off, so all we could do was stand and watch uncomfortably. "10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline is passed, all non-voting parties will automatically ally." Guys, I think we should get back to the warehouse. What about Alice and Quark? I guess we're just gonna have to leave them behind. No, I'm not leaving. Clover, I'm staying here. Like heck if I'm gonna leave Alice alone. She's gonna be fine. I gave her some Soparel. She'll just be sleeping like Quark. I don't care. I just want to stay with her. She shouldn't have to be all by herself. Ho! Everything's coming up Sigma, huh? What a lucky, lucky man you are. You two are going to be playing against Clover. If she doesn't vote, she'll default to ally. That means if she stays here, the two of you are going to be sitting pretty. Especially you, Sigma. After all, you got 6 BP right now. Are you saying I'm going to choose Betray? If you do, you'll get what you need to escape. You bastard. There's no way in hell I'm going to do that. Is that so? Yes, it is so. For one, I'm not the only one making this decision. Luna's my partner and she'll be in the AB room with me. You really think she'll just stand by and let me do something like that? Pack me up here, Luna.
Well, actually, I was planning to let you make the decision.
Ho, see? Told you. You can lie to us if you want, but you can't lie to yourself. Oh, shut up. What? If I might make a suggestion, what if Sigma and Luna both remain here? Should all 3 of you abstain, then you would all be guaranteed to ally, correct? No, it doesn't work like that. Why not? Here, take a look at this. I pulled the scrap of paper we'd found out of my pocket. Huh? What's this? Oh, we found it when we were in the archives. There wasn't anything like that in the pantry. Nothing in the garden, either. I guess they only put one in the archives, then. Well, whatever. I'll just read it to you. Here's a few more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group has to vote. Get it? The whole team can't abstain.
That means either Dio or Temioji's gonna have to vote then. And they're playing against Alice. Oh. Yeah, I guess playing against is a little generous.
So, Alice is guaranteed to vote ally, which means if Dio picks Betray... Oh, knock it off! You're trying to get back at me for what I said earlier? No way am I gonna choose Betray. You do know her BP's at 1, right? What do you think would happen to her if I did that?
Anybody whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I wouldn't put it past you.
What? Cool it, boys. Don't worry. I'm gonna be in that room, too. Plan to stay here with Quark just to make sure he was safe. But it doesn't look like I have that luxury. I can't trust you to make a decision for all 3 of us. That means we're gonna be sharing a room there, bucko. Got my eye on you. Happy now, Sigma?
Oh, yeah. Thanks, actually. That's a relief.
Exactly.
Oh, man. Everybody's against me. Whatever shall I do?
Can't be too careful. I want to see Alice killed by an unfortunate accident.
What do you mean, accident?
Oh, Temioji, before you went into the CDs, you told Alice there's something you wanted to tell her, right? What was it?
Huh? Oh, that, well, I mean, look, it wasn't important. Forget about it.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. Time's running out, people. Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark. Everyone else needs to go. What?
You're staying too?
Yeah. If something does happen, Clover might need a hand.
Aren't you a solo? You're playing against Kay and Quark, but with Quark out, that means Kay would get to decide this whole round. Are you saying that you trust me?
Yeah.
Even though I have 6 BP?
Yeah.
Whoa, are you nuts? What happens when he gets 9 BP?
I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me.
How can you know that?
I just know, I guess.
You just know? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Had something happened between Fi and Kay while they were out exploring?
I understand. I can hardly betray trust like that now, can I? I will vote for our team. Good. We're counting on you.
Ugh, had enough of this bullshit.
4 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. Come on, we need to hurry.
Huh. Alright, you kids. Take care of those two, okay?
Of course. We promise.
With that, we were off. I gave one last quick nod to Fi and Clover. We're heading back to the warehouse at a dead run. Warehouse? Hey, baby. AB game time. Everybody ready? I'm gonna open my AB game. Although I guess it doesn't really matter. You already opened one already.
Then only you and I remain.
Yeah, right. Okay then, let's go! Oh boy! 2 more AB gates slid open. We all shared one last look at each other before ducking into our respective rooms. Oh boy, it's game time. Now, I don't think there's anything that's going to make us want to betray. Other than I guess we get to leave, but...
2 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm sure Luna's going to make us feel like shit if we try to betray. Staying it is.
I mean, how are you going to vote?
No question. If Clover isn't voting, then she's defaulting to ally. Betraying someone who isn't even playing hardly seems fair.
Of course. I think so too. I'm just glad to hear you say it.
Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy or anything. Oh, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I even realized what I was doing. For a minute, Notre Dame didn't seem so scary. Then she spoke.
Oh, Sigma, what's wrong with your hand?
Oh?
There's something white on it.
There's what? What the hell is this? For the first time since I'd found Alice in the crew quarters, I looked down at my hand. Across the palm was some sort of strange white liquid. For a moment, I thought I'd somehow touched some white paint or something, but the truth was far stranger. The liquid was coming from my hand. It was coming from the cut I'd given myself when I grabbed the scalpel away from Alice. But why? Where was the blood? I felt a very odd sort of fear begin to wrap its hand around my throat. Quickly, I held my palm to my chest. I shouldn't have let Luna see that.
Are you alright?
Oh, yeah, it's nothing. I went to the pantry and I was looking for Alice, and there was some milk and I spilled it. It sounded even stupider as I said it.
Really?
Yeah.
But...
Oh, just shut up. It's fine, alright? I'm fine. Leave me alone. I regretted the words the moment they were out of my mouth. Something was wrong. Very wrong, and my head was spinning.
Sigma?
Oh, man, I'm so sorry. Just don't worry about it, okay?
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
There was no time left. I had to vote. I turned and faced the machine. I took a few deep breaths, but the chaos in my mind, it refused to calm down. Calm down. Just calm down. You need to be thinking about the AB game right now. Just forget about your hand. Oh, who was I kidding? There's no way I could forget about something like that.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll still hit ally. Vote has been recorded. Please wait. Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Moon and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
Oh, so you choose Ally after all.
Yeah. To be honest, the AB game was the last thing on my mind right now. As chaotic as my thoughts were, they all centered on one thing. The mysterious white liquid.
Do you want to go see the results?
Sure. Lunar nodded and walked off towards the projection, but I couldn't move. I glanced around to make sure no one was watching, and then I opened my hand. The liquid didn't seem to be clotting or had run out, since it was still oozing thickly out of the slit in my hand. What the hell is this? It couldn't be blood, could it? No, it was impossible. No matter how many white blood cells clumped together, you'd never get anything that looked like this. And I'd never seen my blood do this before anyway. In 22 years of my life, I've seen my body bleed many times. Scraped knees as a kid, accidental nicks with a knife as an adult, but every single time it bled red, like any other human being. So, why was this time that it was white? What the hell is happening to me?
Hey, Sigma, what are you doing? Get the hell over here. We're gonna be show the results.
Oh, yeah, right. On my way. Did my best to compose myself and headed over to join the others.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Oh boy, what will we do?
So, K picked Ally. Hey, Tomoyoshi Dio also hit Ally. We allied. And Clover allied. That's 6 allies, baby. Look at that. 878-373.
878.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Nice.
Everyone's looking great. Oh, this is incredible. Look, everyone voted Ally. You did just like you promised, Kay.
Oh, how can I choose betray after what Phi said to me?
Temiyoji and Dio voted Ally too.
Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would be dead.
Yeah, well, that's about it, I guess. We should thank the both of you as well. I'm happy to see you both chose Ally.
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it. That was all Sigma.
Oh, then thank you very much, Sigma. Sigma? Sigma, are you alright?
Hey, come on, what's wrong? Just say something.
Huh? Oh, yeah, looks like we all allied. That's great.
Sigma, what the hell's wrong with you? Yeah, you've been acting a little out of it ever since we came out of the AB room. What happened? You make a pass at Luna and get shot down?
No, nothing like that.
Hey man, it was a joke. You remember what a joke that is, right? A joke? Haha. You're in pretty bad shape, huh?
Before Dio could continue, the heavy metal rumble of doors shutting echoed through the warehouse.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on the usage of star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
We can open the gates as many times as we want to, huh? Then that means...
we can play the AB game as many times as we like. Right?
Hey, Zero Jr. said something about this, didn't he?
Hey, as soon as the gates close, colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh, yeah. Right, sorry to be a pain. Could you all show me your bracelets? I want to see what your colors and assignments are.
Everyone nodded and held their arms out towards it. I stared at them, terrified to follow suit, but certain that refusing to do so would only draw more suspicion. So I held my arm out, hand tightened to a white-knuckled fist to hide the cut. When their eyes landed at my hand, my heart skipped a beat.
So Dio and Kay are the yellow pair. Luna and I are both pairs, but our colors are different.
Right. You're cyan and I'm magenta.
That makes Sigma the only solo, huh? A red solo at that. Well, what are the four we left at the infirmary then?
Luna and I are pairs. Two of them are our partners.
That means the other two are solos? Although I guess we don't know what their colors are.
They're probably green and blue.
Why's that?
Oh, didn't you see them? There are a bunch of white doors in the Floor B warehouse. They have to be the next set of chromatic doors.
Ah, yes. Fi and I saw them as well. On our way back from the garden with the unconscious Quark. They were there.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Each one had a box, just like the doors on floor A. Given that, I don't see how there can be any question. Those white doors are the next set of chromatic doors.
I think our bracelet combinations will have to add up to white in order to open the secondary doors. The pairs are cyan, magenta, and yellow. You see?
Oh, yeah. We need to make white, then the other three colors would have to be red, green, and blue.
Right.
Oh, good. Now that that's figured out, head back to the infirmary for a bit. Want to check on Quark and Alice.
I shall accompany you then. Might as well go with you, I guess. No real reason to hang out here. What will you two do?
I need to talk to Sigma about something.
About what?
Something?
Her usual pleasant expression had been replaced with something much more sullen. She must have noticed that there was something wrong with me. That was what she wanted to talk about, I guess. I was so sure of it. Okay, fine. I managed to make my voice sound almost relaxed. Whoa, hold on! A private talk? What are you guys plotting?
We're not plotting anything. I promise it's nothing.
Well, fine, whatever. See if I care! Dio tossed his head with a mixture of arrogance and feigned disinterest, and marched out to the yellow door. Tomioji and Kei quickly followed. In only moments, all three had disappeared. So, what was it you wanted to talk about? I was almost certain I knew, but there was always hope, right? It'd be best to act as if I was genuinely confused.
Oh, I don't really like this room. Can we go somewhere else?
Okay, sure.
Good. I found somewhere nice when I was looking for Alice earlier.
As strange the request was, I had no reason to object. Kept my mouth shut and followed Luna as she headed off. The garden?
Oh, you know this place?
Yeah, well, sort of. Came here once when I was looking for Alice.
Oh, I see.
So, what brings you here?
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in the whole facility with anything green. I feel kind of silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors. I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy. Oh, there's a bench over there. Would you like to sit down with me?
Sat down softly and gently, and I lowered myself down next to her. So, what did you want to talk to me about? Instead of answering, Luna lifted the tiny birdcage pendant she wore into the palm of her hand. She was silent for a moment, and then began to talk.
Can I tell you something? This is actually a music box.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She twisted the key on the bottom and made an almost imperceptible winding noise. When she released it, soft, clear notes drifted out. It's a nice song. Why'd you bring that up, though?
Because I wanted you to know, I guess. I wanted you to know more about me. Maybe it's because I'm shy, but I really don't have any friends, or even any acquaintances, really. So I've sort of always been alone. It was really hard. I felt so lonely a lot of the time, and it hurt. It felt like I was just kind of going to collapse from the inside out. That was when I got this music box. Someone very important gave it to me. They didn't say anything, but I felt like there was an unspoken message behind it. Luna, happiness is closer than you think. Do you know Maeterlinck's The Bluebird?
Yeah. Well, I know the gist of it. I think it starts on Christmas Eve, and this brother and sister get asked to find a bluebird by this old woman, and they travel to the dream world, or something like that. Anyway, supposedly, if you catch this bird, then they can make a wish come true. So they visit all these different places, but they can't find it. Eventually, they give up and go home. When they wake up, the bird is in the birdcage in their hut.
That's right. It's a well-known story, and it teaches a simple lesson.
Yeah, like you said, happiness is closer than you think.
Right. It got me thinking. Maybe the person who gave me this music box was trying to tell me just that. I don't know if that's true. Maybe all this is just in my head, but it really felt like that's what they'd meant. It was so kind. I kept it with me at all times, kind of like a good luck charm. But one day I realized something. There was another meaning to the bluebird. In the original story, it doesn't end with them waking up.
There's more?
Yeah. When they try to feed the bird, it leaves the cage and flies away. And then the story ends.
Whoa. What about the moral then?
It changes. Now the message is, just when you think you've found happiness, you'll lose it again. I thought about that for a while, but in the end it didn't change how I felt. I don't know what they intended it to mean when they gave it to me, but I decided how I was going to look at it. It means that happiness is something you should always be looking for, and it's only when you're pursuing happiness that you're truly happy. You know, Sigma, I think you might be the brother.
What?
You know, the boy who the old lady asked to find the bluebird on Christmas Eve?
What are you trying to say?
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Where did you find Alice?
What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. Where did you find Alice?
Room 2 in the crew quarters.
Where were you before that?
I was in the lounge. That was after we'd split up to look for Alice. First place I went to was the lounge.
So you went from the lounge to the crew quarters where you found Alice. And then you rushed her to the infirmary, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me this then. How did you know about the garden? Just now you said you'd come here when you were looking for Alice. Didn't you? That doesn't make any sense. There wouldn't have been any time for you to visit the garden when you were looking for Alice. So tell me, Sigma, how did you know about this place?
Well, I didn't know what to say. I couldn't even explain it to myself. Why had I told her I knew about the garden? Why had I told her I'd been here before?
Sigma, are you a robot? Have you always been here?
What?
See, it would make so much sense if you were. That would explain why you knew about the garden, and it would explain about the cut on your left hand.
Damn, so you did see it, huh?
Yeah. I've been told that robots these days have what's called artificial biological tissue, or ABT, on top of a metal skeleton. It makes them look almost exactly like a human. And ABT uses this white liquid instead of blood.
For some reason, when Luna called me a robot, it hadn't really fazed me. Maybe because it was just so out there? It didn't really sound like a real possibility. It sounded more like a theory you'd get from someone in a nut house. Still, my hand was still oozing white liquid. Was I really a robot? No, that was impossible. I needed to stop doing that. Questioning myself so much was giving me heart palpitations. Luna, aren't you a little scared?
Scared? Why would I be scared?
Well, let's say I am a robot. That means there's a pretty good chance Zero's pulling my strings, right? That'd make me your enemy.
Oh, I guess so. Well, even if you were, though, I wouldn't be scared.
Why not?
Maybe because you're a robot?
Huh?
Have you heard of the 3 laws of robotics? They were a set of rules created by the science fiction author Isaac Heimzoff that he used in several of his stories.
Rule number 1. A robot may not injure a human being or Through inaction, allow a human to come to harm. Rule number 2. A robot must obey any order given to it by a human being, except when such orders would conflict with the first law. Rule number 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first and second laws.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of those before. That's just an ideal, though, right? You could work towards it, but I don't think you could ever actually achieve it. I mean, depending on how you program them, robots would do pretty much whatever they wanted.
Yeah, you're right. But I believe in them. In you. However you're programmed, I don't think you'd break any of the 3 laws. A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. And that's not you. You have a heart. You're a good person. It's in your eyes. Well, I guess I'm just kind of assuming you're a robot. There's still a chance you're not. We should run some tests.
Tests?
Yeah.
How?
Well, the atom should be able to tell us.
Oh, yeah, that thing in the infirmary. I heard the crunch of some dried leaves behind us. When I turned, there was nothing. Who is it?
Is someone there? Hey, just me.
Fi?
Sorry, but could you guys come over here? I need you to see something.
Moon and I looked at one another, shrugged, and stepped into the bushes.
Welcome.
Oh, what? How long have you been here?
I just got here a little while ago. Did you hear what we were saying? No. Were you talking about something you didn't want me to know about? Whatever. Just have a look at this.
I followed the line of her finger. Shit! This is...
An antimatter bomb. Exactly. Pretty sure someone didn't move it from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
It says 1.
And the one in the crew quarters said 3, right? Then that must mean...
Ah, shit! There's no question then, huh?
Oh, I've got more good news, by the way. Just think about the numbers for a moment. You're saying there's a number 2 bomb out there somewhere? I can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
Ah, damn it. It means we're dealing with a combined explosive power of equal to 3 tons of TNT.
Yeah. Who planted them? Was it you guys? I mean, you've been in here quite a while.
Hey, don't give me that. You're way more suspicious than we are. What were you doing in the bushes anyway?
Well, I was taking a walk.
Taking a walk? You really think I'm gonna buy that?
Fine. You got me. I heard you two were talking in secret, so I got curious and went back to the Flore warehouse. Of course, you weren't there. That seemed pretty suspicious to me, so I headed here. And just as I suspected, there you were, talking on the bench. I snuck up behind so you wouldn't notice me. Then, just as we were getting close enough to hear something, I found the bomb. So, believe me now?
So, who planted the bomb?
Honestly, it could have been any of us. Anybody could have come here while we were all looking for Alice. We need to tell everyone about this then.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Let's head back to the infirmary. Alright, and with that is actually, I think, what we're gonna call it today. Anyway, yeah, so, damn. Sigma is potentially got some white Uzi stuff because he's a robo. And, there's a bomb in the garden. First of all, how dare Dio try to blow up the garden? That fucker. Anyway, though, I guess we'll have to see how this resolves next time. Sky J signing off, and I'll see you around. Bye-bye!